Hello everyone. If you are new here, I am Miss Nisi, your friendly neighborhood spiritual healer. Thank you to all my subscribers and followers, and to those who like and comment on my videos. Thank you so very much for your support. This is the birth chart video series that I've been doing for you guys to help you get a deeper understanding about yourselves. This part of the series I will be focusing on the North Node placements in your birth charts. A review for those of you who are new here. There's a free link in my bio on my YouTube page or on my YouTube channel. A free link in my bio you can click on to get your free birth chart. All you have to do is follow the instructions on the website, such as put in your birth date and the city and state you were born, and your birth time. If you don't have a time of birth, the website instructs you to just put in 12 a.m. It only takes a couple of minutes. Very easy to get your free birth chart information with lots of paragraphs and info. For this video, find or scroll down to where it says North Node in example Cancer, or whatever zodiac sign it says for your North Node placement, and read the info about yourself. Okay. The North Node represents your life's purpose and the direction you're meant to grow into. In terms of career and finances, your North Node reveals the kind of work that will bring you the deepest fulfillment and financial stability, often involving areas meant to learn. It often involves areas where you're meant to learn and grow. It's not just about finding a job, but about aligning with your soul's purpose in your work. The North Node signifies the path you're meant to take to evolve and fulfill your soul's potential. It's about the work that truly resonates with your deepest self, not just an means to an end. The North Node often points to areas where you'll experience growth and face challenges, as it is where you're meant to stretch your abilities and learn new skills. My nickname for the North Node is your money sign. And fair warning, the North Node's influence can be strong, so be mindful of becoming overly focused on accumulating wealth. This video will be North Node in Cancer. So if your North Node is in Cancer, or your North Node sign is Cancer, then something in this video could resonate for you. A North Node in Cancer suggests a soul journey focused on emotional security, home, and family for finance. This means finding financial stability through nurturing and creating a safe and comfortable environment, rather than solely through career achievements and accumulation of wealth. It's about from focus on external validation to building a life based on inner peace and emotional well-being. This placement can involve learning to be vulnerable, ask for help, and accept support from others, which can be challenging for those used to taking on a lot of responsibility. Instead of constantly striving for more, the focus shifts to creating a sustainable financial foundation that supports emotional security and a sense of peace. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin the reading. Messages for North Node in Cancer. Messages for North Node in Cancer. Messages for North Node and Cancer placements. Here we have orphan, and it's in the reverse. So some of you, when it comes to your finances, feel like you've been orphaned with your relationship to money, meaning you feel alone, or you feel like you're the only person that you can depend on when it comes to finances or when it comes to money. And a lot of you, I'm picking up on the energy, work in like a modern day orphanage, or you're aligned to do that kind of work, such as like social workers and children's services, um, careers. You're aligned with careers in that type of work. Here we have transportation in the reverse. Um, some of you will be experiencing some type of transportation problems. The energy that I'm picking up on is someone who's planned a trip. And this is in the present tense also. A trip is not going to go as planned. You're going to have transportation problems, such as your trip being delayed or flight being delayed or canceled, that type of thing. And some of you, again, your alignment, North Node alignment, is in the transportation industry, some type of transportation industry. It could be selling vehicles, new or used, that type of transportation. I'm picking up on the energy of some of you literally have modern day railroad jobs in that type of transportation. So I'm picking up on that energy also. And here we have finances coming out here in a future placement. Some of you are going to be doing very well with your finances. It is in the upright. Some of you are going to have an unexpected windfall. Some of you are, your relationship with money is going to come more aligned with your North Node, and you are going to, well, have a financial windfall, to be put plain and simply. Messages for Cancer, North Node Cancer placements. Messages for North Node Cancer placements. Messages for North Node Cancer placements. And some of you, your North Node is aligned with working in finances, working with a career in finances, such as working at a bank, not necessarily just a bank teller. I'm picking up the energy of in bank management and the corporate side of banking. Some of you could be accountants. I'm picking up the energy of accountants. Your North Node is aligned with working with money, Wall Street. What is it? I'm picking up on this energy, working stocks and bonds. I'm sorry, I could feel the energy, see the energy, see the stock charts on a computer, but I'm not familiar with that side of the industry or that much, so I couldn't think of what it was showing me. But yeah, your North Node in Cancer is aligned with working with finances and in the financial field. Messages for Cancer in North Node placements. Assistance, financial help. Some of you have received assistance. This is in a past placement, or some type of financial help in the recent past. And if it has not happened, it is happening now. You will be comfortable. Life is good. That is in the present tense. A lot of you, though, especially those of you who are aligned with your North Node, with your work, your career, how you make a living, how you receive your income, you're comfortable in life. Life is good for you because you're aligned. Here we have steady income and steady money, and it's in the reverse. So a lot of you are worried about having or not having a steady income and steady money coming in. And that is in a future placement, so you're going to be worried about that. That's going to be on a lot of you guys' minds. And it's something for you to meditate on, concentrate on, because a lot of you want, well, all of us want a steady income and steady money coming in. So that's something for you to meditate on and be mindful of and get aligned with your North Node if possible. And it is possible. And most of you, okay, I'm getting the energy of someone who wants to be aligned with their North Node, wants to align and be in a career aligned with their North Node, but the job they have is a source of steady income and they don't want to release that steady income or take a chance on losing that steady income for a job or career aligned with their North Node placement, and it doesn't work out. They're having doubts. Messages for Cancer, North Node Cancer placements. Here we have the Two of Pentacles has come out here in the reverse. Yeah. Some of you are worried about giving up that steady income and taking a chance to become aligned with your North Node. As leaving, because that steady income that you're so worried about losing, that's the only part about that job or career that you like, is the part about it being a steady income. The rest of it doesn't fulfill your soul's purpose. It's not making you happy. You're not fulfilled in doing that type of work because you're not aligned with your North Node. But some of you are feeling that it's just not worth, that sense of fulfillment, letting go of that steady income. And for some of you, that steady income is pays more than the career or job, that opportunity that you're aligned with, that is presenting itself. And here we have the Empress in reverse. And some of you are going to choose not to take that career opportunity or job opportunity that is more aligned with your North Node. You're simply not going to take it because the steady income that you already have pays more than a job that will leave you more fulfilled. A job that you would actually look forward to going to, enjoy doing. Here we have the Knight of Swords here. You're being called, those of you who are still on the brink or undecided about changing your career, you're being called to be brave. To be, in a sense, fearless and take that chance and take that opportunity. Or you're being advised to take that opportunity that is more aligned with your North Node. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles. And for those of you who do take that opportunity, you are going to see everything in fruition. You are going to prosper. You're going to be the pinnacle of success in both with your family and your job. Everything is going to become aligned. You're going to be fulfilled in your work life, and as a way of providing for your family, you're going to become fulfilled in your family life, and you're going to be fulfilled because you're going to be fulfilling your soul's purpose and aligned with your North Node, and everything is going to fall in place for you. And here we have the Eight of Cups. And that is in a future placement. That is for a lot of you who are on the fence or undecided about taking, because you have this opportunity. As I said, a lot of you have the opportunity of a job or a career that is aligned with your North Node right now, but you're undecided about taking it. Okay, you're being advised. A lot of you in a future placement will take action. You will take that new job or new career opportunity, and you will be on your soul's purpose, and you will be on that journey, and you will be enjoying it. You will finally be aligned with your North Node, with a career in your North Node, and what you're here for. You'll be so much happier and so much fulfilled. Some of you, your finances may start out lower than this steady job or steady income that you already have, but a lot of you are going to grow in that field, receive raises as you move up rank in that job. So that job will get better and pay more, if not more than the current steady job or steady income that you're considering holding on to. Okay, we have some numbers out here on the board for those of you who play the lottery and things of that nature. We have the number 2, the number 3, the number 3 again, the number 10, and the number 8. Okay. Let's continue with the reading. Messages for North Node Cancer placements. Messages for North Node Cancer placements. Here we have Lost Girl, looking for a way out, seeking help, a troubled teen. Okay, so some of you have a troubled teen in your midst. How this affects your finances or what this has to do with your career is you love unconditionally and you provide and support this person. Okay, this is what's on your mind. This is why you're not focused on aligning your career. That's what it has to do with it. This is why you're not focused on aligning your career or your job with your North Node and all that, because some of you are going through some teenage angst is what it really is. Some trouble. Some of you have some teenage daughters that you have a troubled teen. Some of you, they're not daughters, but they identify as daughters. They are in the LGBTQIA community and they are seeking help. They are young. They don't understand as much or why, what's going on with them, and they're seeking help. And that has a lot of you worried, and that's on a lot of you guys' mind, which is why you're not focused on career and finances. Here we have planting seeds. What seed grows? Make sure you're planting good seeds in good soil, and that is in the reverse. So that is what you guys are worried about, and I'm going to take a moment to say, please support your teen. For a lot of you, your teen has not come out to you yet, and some of you, I'm getting the energy, don't even suspect your teen of being in the LGBTQIA community. Support them, provide a safe place for them when they do come out to you, because this is why they're acting out or closing off or shutting you out. They're trying to figure out these feelings that they're having. And, help them as much as you can. Do not toss them out on the street. This is still your little baby. Still on the inside, And this person needs that stability and that support at home. This young person, very young person. Okay? Um, Here we have Dark Night of the Soul. You are facing past and present traumas for healing purposes. And this is in the reverse. Okay. For a lot of you, this is what's going on with your little team. They are going through a dark night of the soul because they are having to face who they really are. And they're feeling alone in this because, as I said, some people can tell when their child is in the LGBTQIA community before their child does. But in this energy that I'm picking up, you don't know. You haven't realized it yet. And your child is afraid to come out to you. So, like I said, create a nurturing and caring and safe space for them and support them. And they are going through a dark night of the soul because they're having to face who they truly are. Messages, and that does have something to do with your finances because you're not focused on your work because you're worried about your teen child. Messages for Cancer and North Node placements. Messages for Cancer and North Node placements. You do these things and support this child and everything will be fine. Your relationship with your child will be fine. And your child will be fine. They're still human. And they still love you and you still love them. Let that be the foundation and focus going forward. Skill development. Invest in your skills. Identify areas of improvement. Enroll in relevant courses and seek feedback to enhance your expertise and marketability. So a lot of you are thinking about, I'm getting the energy, a lot of you are thinking about, taking some courses to elevate your job. What I mean is, like, okay, say you're an assistant nurse, a nursing assistant. You're going to, and this is in a past placements. So you have taken courses, or you are taking courses. You're taking the courses, but you haven't completed them yet. That's the energy I'm getting. To become an RN, a registered nurse. You see what I'm saying? You're taking courses to learn a skill to get a higher skill to get a higher pay. Does that make sense? Okay. Here we have work flexibility. Seek work flexibility. Negotiate remote work options, flexible hours or part-time roles to achieve a better work-life balance. Okay, and that is on a lot of you guys' mind. You want to have a better work-life balance, and that is also out in the reverse in a present tense placement. So what you're going to do, you're being advised to meditate on how to seek or how to achieve a better work-life balance. And here we have in the reverse also financial freedom. Strive for financial freedom. Increase your income, reduce unnecessary expenses, and invest wisely to achieve independence and security. And as I was reading that, reduce unnecessary expenses, you guys, that really stuck out to me, the energy of that as I was reading those words. Some of you need to reduce excess spending. Okay, and that is in a future placement because you want to have financial freedom in the future. That's going to be on a lot of you guys' minds. So be mindful of that. Messages for Cancer North Node placements. Messages for North Node and Cancer placements. Messages for North Node and Cancer placements. Okay, here we have shedding, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. It's time to set higher goals. And a lot of you have already done this because it's in a past placement. You're setting higher goals for yourself in your work, in your career, and in your finances. Here we have success, but it's out here in the reverse. Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track. Okay, that is in the present tense, and it's also in the reverse. So, a lot of you, very few, I'm not going to say a lot, very few of you are not on the right track to success. You need to get your mind right, and you're thinking about it. It's definitely on your mind. A lot of you, some of you, you know you're not on the right track to success. And you're thinking about how to get on the right track. And you're being advised to meditate on that and to do your research also. How to get yourself on the right track to success. Here we have in the reverse, and it's out here in a future placement, vacation. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. So a lot of you are meditating on that and thinking about it. And if you're not, you will be. A lot of you are thinking about planning for a vacation and taking a vacation. A lot of you are being advised to think about that. You need a vacation. Don't become burnt out on these jobs. You need to take time to recharge. You're being advised. Take time to recharge. And you're definitely going to be thinking about it and planning for it in the near future. Messages for Cancer North Node placements. Messages for Cancer North Node placements. Here we have out here in the reverse. I use obstacles to motivate me to learn and grow. Challenges build my character and sharpen my vision. And that is out here in the reverse. That is something for you to meditate on, you guys. And that is something that is on some of you guys' mind, or has been. It's in the past placement. Use obstacles to motivate you to grow and overcome things. You see what I'm saying? Here we also have out here in the verse, I'm here to slay, not to play. F what others think. I do what makes me happy. And that is in the reverse. So what I'm getting from that, I picked up on the energy almost instantly. Someone who gives too much gravity to what other people think. Don't worry about, or stop. You need to stop focusing on and stop worrying about what other people think of you, or what other people think of what you're doing and what you've got going on in your life. You see what I'm saying? Don't care what other people think. Stop caring. Stop letting what other people think influence you and your decisions. Here we also have out in the reverse, I'm not a sunrise, I'm the sun. I bring my dreams to life. And that is in a future placement, and it's also out here in the reverse. So you need to learn that you bring your dreams to life, that you can manifest the life that you want and the life that you deserve. And a lot of people keep forgetting that you do have the power, or people simply just don't know that you have the power to manifest the life that you want. And that is something for you guys to meditate on. Okay. North Node in Cancer placements. I am going to end the reading right here. Thank you once again for joining me.